Yo, um, everybody keeps asking why am I wearing all this stuff? Look, I work on the road. I do construction, and the site that I'm working at, they made me cut my chin hair off. My chin, I look like a Black American dad, man. They've been roasting my chin all day. I'm not about to show it on YouTube, so just get used to the pooch icy till my hair grow back next week. But anyway, my name is Marcus Russell, and this is the Marcus Russell Show. And yo, you cannot convince me that these Democrats aren't in the Mexican mafia. Look, first, the Maryland governor, his name is Van Halen. He went all the way to try to talk to the vice president of Venezuela and then try to break out Kilmore Garcia. Then the New Mexico judge, his name is Jose Cano, him and his wife tampered with evidence, and they were even raided by the feds 2 times. On the first time that the feds raided them, they found three TDA members. One of them had the rifle, a bunch of rifles. One of the rifles used in one of the cases of one of the deportees that he's already charged for possession, illegally possession. You know what I'm saying? Then the feds raided them again and locked Jose, Judge Jose Canos and his wife up because when the TDA members was in jail, they was on the phone talking with him. You know that the jail phone calls are recorded, you stupid judges, talking about destroying the other phones and getting rid of pictures and evidence. So the feds hurry up and raided them, they house again, and locked them both up. And the New Mexico judge is now banned from being a judge ever for the rest of his life. Okay. And then, oh my God, now this is crazy. This one's crazy. This is the most crazy one of all. All right. So this judge, she's a Wisconsin judge. Her name is Hannah Dugan, right? Hannah Dugan, basically she had this guy, his name is Eduardo Ruiz. She knew that the ICE agents were about to get him, so moments after he was convicted of battery because he's a gang banging baby mama beating gangbanger, Eduardo Ruiz was snuck through like a back door and out a back side door, and then ICE agents literally chased him for like 3 blocks before they apprehended him. For real. Now I know for a fact that these Democrats and judges, they don't care about all these illegal immigrants. And so I have concluded Democrats are MS-13s. That's it. That is it. There's nothing else you can tell me. Yep. They're MS-13s. They gotta be. But Attorney General Pam Bondi, fine ass, is about to make examples out of all these magistrate and gangbangers. My name is Marcus Russell. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right to the video.
With the arrest of those 2 judges over their handling of illegal immigrants. Caroline Elliott has the details from Chicago. Hi, Caroline.
Good morning, Griff. Instead of the bench yesterday, we saw 2 different judges in the defendant's seat, both now facing charges related to obstruction. So we'll start right here in the Midwest with Wisconsin Judge Hannah Dugan. The criminal complaint says Judge Dugan knew ICE agents were going to arrest an undocumented migrant after his hearing, so she decided to step in. His name is Eduardo Flores Ruiz, and he's an undocumented migrant from Mexico facing battery charges. In part of the complaint, investigators say the judge took him through a door which leads to a non-public part of the courthouse. Ruiz then made it outside, and ICE agents had to chase him down the street. Now, a week later, federal agents arrested Judge Dugan at the courthouse. And during her first court appearance Friday, her attorney said she, quote, wholeheartedly regrets and protests her arrest, adding it was not made in the interest of public safety. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi says this should serve as a reality check.
We could not believe, actually, that a judge really did that. They're deranged is all I can think of. I cannot believe. I think some of these judges think they are beyond and above the law, and they are not.
In New Mexico, former Judge Joel Cano appeared in federal court yesterday. He's charged with tampering with evidence in the investigation of his alleged harboring of an undocumented migrant. Cano resigned last month after federal agents raided his home and took into custody this alleged member of Tren de Aragua and 2 other Venezuelan men who had been staying on Cano's property. Judge Cano says he saw no signs of gang affiliation, and
they all got tattoos.
New
dudes.
Mexico Judicial Standards Commission. He says, quote, I cannot help but feel that the capture of these boys is just another unfortunate addition to the current nationwide effort to apprehend, detain, and deport anyone not born in the U.S. Meantime, U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi says both of these arrests should go to show no one is above the law.
See? You see that YouTube? These Democrats at MS-13, she just doesn't want to say it, but it's almost clearly obvious. It's obvious. It's like the evidence is right in front of our face. Like, why would you have 3 gangbangers in your crib with a whole bunch of rifles? And then why would they call you from jail, Kanos? Yeah, them is his gangbangers. Them is his personal gangbangers. He's probably a high-ranking TDA or MS-13. That judge, he looked like one. This stuff is it's obvious. I mean, like, I'm not a detective, but I know when I see a bunch of magistrate and gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, believe me, I can tell. I've been in the streets my whole life, and these Democrats are gangbangers. It's crazy. All right, yo, I have to say this before I close out. Of course, I feel like this whole deportation thing is sounds distasteful and it's horrible. And like I always say, if I was the president, I wouldn't be trying to kick y'all out the country. I'd just be trying to stop. I don't like all the money getting spent on you. And actually, on a personal level, I'm just jealous of the treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been to court so many times in my life, and they want to lock me up real bad. I don't even have done nothing sometimes. They really, really want me to be in jail. But these gang members, they're breaking them out, literally, and then hiding them at their cribs, man. You can't tell me these these Democrats are not Mexican cartels. I won't believe it. I will not believe it. Period. I'm just if not, what is it? Do y'all owe the cartel some money or something? It's either that. It's either you're in the gang or you owe the gang because all this stuff is just crazy and it's making y'all look suspect. You know what I'm saying? Like if I figured it out, you know that Pam's gonna figure it out next. Because every time I say something, she right the next week has a public announcement. Oh my god, yo, yeah. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Tell me what you think in the comments. Until next time, peace.